And the game is about to begin. Here we go. Game 1. Queen Nai versus Pugsy's Bodvar. Mammoth Fortress.
3, 2, 1.
Mantra in there. Kappa. Alright, looks like I'm going to be solo casting this a little bit. Pugsy goes in with the bomb. Wilson, holding onto the guitars, goes in with a neutral air, but gets punished by Pugsy's weapon toss.
And I'm back just in time.
Queen Nai, trying to go in with a neutral light, but gets punished by Pugsy's neutral light himself. Goes in with the side light into the neutral light, doesn't go for a recovery follow-up, and Pugsy finds himself on the side of the stage. He gets punished by Wilson.
Nasty side sig.
Side sig, and goes for another side sig, but Pugsy has the peace of mind not to run into it.
3 side sigs in a row.
Wilson absolutely loves the side sig in the fourth one.
Another side sig.
That connects.
Goes off stage, gets punished for it, but ends up recovering.
Pugsy holding onto the swords, carries Wilson off the side of the stage, but Wilson has the patience to not get hit by any of his moves. Goes for a downer, but gets caught up by Pugsy's neutral light.
Pugsy going for that gravy cancel down light, trying to get some pressure on, but gets met with Wilson's side sig.
A third side sig. These side sigs are insane. They're punishing every time Pugsy tries to approach, and he needs to stop getting hit by them, because if he gets hit by another one, he's going to be killed. But a scoop sends Wilson off the top. Queen Eye's defense managing to keep him alive.
Pugsy finds another scoop, looking to chain up with an error. Sarah can't find it, gets the scoop and takes the stock off Wilson.
Literally just running around, covering Wilson's landing with down airs, and sending him back up into the air, which is where he wants him to be. Pugsy takes the lead, 3 stocks to 2, and finds 2 D-like combos into side airs in a row. Wilson tosses aside the spear, holds on the guitars, and gets the side
Finds
sig.
that side sig, evens it up 2-2. Wilson sitting at a hard yellow.
That was the 4th side sig to connect during this entire game. Holding on the guitars, he's definitely comfortable with them. Tries to go in for a
Pugsy
neutral
finds
light.
that scoop, looks to follow up with the nair.
Pugsy has the great peace of mind to notice that when Wilson's approaching, he jumps upwards and uses the down air to cover the fact that Wilson's probably going to use a side light.
Gets the stomp into the stair after avoiding the side sig from Wilson.
Wilson holding onto the guitars right now, goes for a side sig again, gets punished by Pugsy's side light, and Pugsy holds onto this hammer. Definitely doesn't seem to favor the sword here, and he scoops
Gets
him off
another
again.
scoop! Another scoop! Wilson going for that side sig.
Yeah.
Ends up getting a nice little guitar string, getting some pressure up there.
Ooh, but that ground pound wasn't very safe. Goes for the gravy cancel side sig, doesn't connect,
Very
but doesn't get
risky
punished.
gravy cancel side sig.
Yeah. Pugsy going in with the side light, and Wilson tries to use the neutral
Goes for
sig.
the end sig, gets punished. Is he going to be able to turn this into a kill?
No.
Wilson gets back on the stage. Holds on to that end sig a little too long. Wilson slips back in, picks up some guitars. What's he going to do with it? Looks like he's spacing for that side sig. He does go for it, and he gets punished by the downlight side air.
That doesn't end up closing the stock, and Pugsy misreads Wilson's jumps, goes for a side light or a side air that's way too low, and Wilson makes it back on stage despite having so much damage. There's the downlight,
That downlight side air.
and now damage is racked
Gets the
up,
weapon throw.
but he doesn't go for the offstage
Valkyrie
damage.
comes in, and so does the side sig. Another stock off of Pugsy.
Wilson is just on point with these guitar side sigs, always landing them onto Pugsy whenever he's trying to go in with any kind of maneuver. Goes for a down air, trying to kill Wilson off the top, but he can't land it. Pugsy needs to end this stock.
Hits him with the down sig. Pugsy trying to find that Sarah.
Wilson
Looks for a scoop, not connecting, and Wilson is racking up the damage with those side lights. Ends up getting hit by the nair and loses the stock.
Yeah, spending that last part of his stock just using sidelights to walk around the map and forcing Pugsy above him.
But will he be able to carry that momentum?
We're finding out. There's the D-line at the side air, racking up a decent amount of damage. Definitely doesn't want to be getting hit by that, especially with the spear and the ground pound to cover Pugsy's landing. Wilson managing to hold onto the guitars right now, but Pugsy finds an insane sword string. But a side air to send him off the stage. Is he zing?
And there's the Z from Wilson.
Wilson falls off the side of the map, recovers into the bottom of the stage, rages in the Twitch chat before they can even see it, and loses round 1 versus Pugsy. Despite having complete control of that match, finds himself killing himself on stage. Unfortunate, to say the least. Pugsy banning out King's Pass and Blackguard. Wilson wants to run it back to Mammoth Fortress.
Run it back! Run it back!
Clearly not happy. In all capital letters, we're going to game 2 here.
Wilson being straight to the point as always. I want to take it back, and I want to show you that I can flex 9.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Both players in the unarmed right now. Pugsy just hitting him in the face with the side.
Tags him with a fist.
He finds
Wilson
it
with a fist of his own.
Yeah, but
Ends
he's
up
getting
getting the
scooped.
scoop into the double nair. Tries to follow it up with the gravy NSIG for the gimp, but it doesn't connect. Hits him with the haymaker.
Pugsy is just destroying Queen right now, hitting with every single attack that he throws out.
Finding another dare. And the ground pound.
Ooh, the D-line to the down air. Will he be able to follow up with a sider? No, gets the recovery and
Finds
kills
the
him at the
recovery,
top.
takes the first stock off Wilson. Maybe running it back wasn't the best call.
Killing Queen with a
Gets the
recovery
NSIG.
of all legends.
Starting another stock off strong from Pugsy, but Wilson manages to find the downlight into side air combination.
Wilson's trying to find his bearings right now, finds a D-line side air, but he's not racking up a lot of damage. It's going to take him a while to be able to get that stock back. He's essentially at a stock deficit from the start. Gets a side stick, however, to cover Pugsy's landing. He might be able to bring this
Looking for
back
that
quite
neutral,
easily.
doesn't catch it, ends up poking him with the neutral light.
Pugsy goes in with 2 side lights in a row, but Wilson's able to interrupt it
Covering
up.
himself with that neutral air, finds the recovery.
Disarms
Pugsy
him.
high up in the air, can't find the other one to close the deal, but he does get the ground pound.
Oof,
Almost
immediately sees
almost
again.
another Z. I don't think
I was
Wilson
so
would have been too happy.
terrified. Going from down with that ground pound, Pugsy chases him off the hammer. I don't think that's where he wants to be. Is this going to be another side signature from the Cat-Tars? It is, but it doesn't connect. Ooh. Wilson goes in with a down air. A weapon
Gets
toss.
that weapon drop in the unarmed combo, picks the sword back up, and this is where Pugsy's most comfortable, I believe,
Yeah.
with that sword.
Wilson goes for a side signature, but gets interrupted by a side light, sends him into the air with a recovery, and uses a down stick to try to cover Pugsy's.
I think he was trying to do a slide charge with
Yeah,
that, with that
I
down
agree.
stick,
Luckily, it wasn't punished. Goes for a gravy cancel down sig,
and that gets punished with the sword recovery into side air.
yeah,
Goes for the side sig, doesn't meet Wilson. Wilson follows up, gets that sliding, get that slide shot.
He's trying to do what he can, but Pugsy is just keeping him off the stage right now with these siders, and gets a sword recovery off the top, no less, on Queen, a legend with such high defense. Pugsy's got a solid 3-stock lead over Wilson. He needs to end this stock, and he needs to end it fast, otherwise he's going to have trouble even having a chance of winning this match. Pugsy holding on to the sword right now. Still hasn't got much damage on the Wilson.
Wilson ends up finding the side stick to take the stock off.
Yeah, throwing out the side sticks enough, and he
Kills himself. All he wanted was to